from time to time, generation to generation. God has sent his servants, the prophets, for exhortation, edification and encouragement to his people. In the church today, Prophecy and Prophecy Confirmation, a program designed for you to follow prophecies and their confirmations. With the prophet of our generation, the most profound prophet, known for his accuracy in prophecy, classic teachings and a deliverer of this generation, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, Major 1. Stay tuned, and remain connected, to stay protected. During the 31st of May 2015 live Sunday service, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri Major 1, while giving prophecies, located a woman who was not in the service but was watching prophetic channel at her home. He accurately gives full details of the woman, stating her hometown as Limpopo, and her name as Velocity. He then asks the woman to call for prophecy through the numbers which were showing on the screen. These were his words.
There's a lady, you're watching me from Limpopo. Your name is Velocity. Velocity. You're watching me from there. Velocity. Velocity. Call the number on the screen right now. I want to prophesy to you.
With such detailed information, 2 minutes later, the woman called and confirmed the prophecy. After asking how many children she has, Major 1 prophesied to her that her children comes from different fathers and that none of them would marry her.
Daddy, she's online right now.
Are you hearing me?
No.
Hey, are you hearing me? You're talking to prophet.
Yes, I can hear you, man of God.
Do I know you?
No.
Have we ever met before?
No.
Have we ever spoken before?
No.
How many children do you have?
I've got 2 children.
2 children. Two.
Yes.
Two. Different fathers.
Yes, man of God.
2. And I'm seeing Le Kubradiva, Luje, Le Caso. All those 2 men, no one will marry you among them.
Hello?
I'm telling you, among those 2, no one will marry you.
Amen.
Adding on the same prophecy, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri foretells the future husband of the woman, stating with high precision accuracy that she will meet the man on Tuesday, 10 minutes past 4 in the evening at a car park, and that he will be putting on a white t-shirt and a blue jean trousers. He also adds that this man has a lot of money. These were his exact words.
I say a man who gonna marry you. Can I tell you who will marry you?
Yes, you can tell me.
There's a man you're going to meet. And this man, the day you'll be meeting, will be on Tuesday. 10 minutes past 4 in the evening. You will meet at a car park. And he will be putting on a white t-shirt and a blue jean trouser.
Amen.
And this man, he has got so much money.
Amen.
Away from that prophetic prognostication, Major 1 began to foretell the woman's previous events of her life, meticulously articulating that the father of her firstborn child was trying to come back into her life, adding that they even met a week ago and slept together. Giving single details of how it happened, he further mentions the room number to be 21 and the boxer of the man to be blue in color, not to mention the amount of money which the man gave to her after consummation to be 200 rands. These were his words.
Listen, the father of the firstborn child, he's trying to come back to you, right?
Yes.
He's trying to come back in your life, right?
Yes, man of God.
You met him last week, right?
Yes.
You slept with him last week, right?
Yes, man of God.
In room number 21. Major! Listen.
Yes, man of God.
Listen, huh? You say what? In
It's
the,
true, man of God.
in the room number 21.
21.
It was not inside the UL, it was on top of a duvet.
Yes.
Huh? Listen. He was putting on a blue boxer.
Yes, it's true, man of God.
What was the color of the boxer he was putting on? What was the color of the boxer?
It was blue, man of God.
It was a blue boxer.
Yes.
In room number 21.
Room number 21.
After that, he gave you 200 rand
It's true, man of God.
for transport.
Yes.
He then fervently warns the woman to stay away from this man, as a new man, husband-to-be, was coming, mentioning even the month of their marriage.
Leave that man now as I'm speaking. Leave that man.
Yeah, I was just a man of God.
Leave him. There's a man I'm seeing coming in your life. Next year in February, you're gonna have a nice wedding next year.
I receive him. I
Receive your miracle in the name of Jesus Christ. Receive your marriage. Receive your financial breakthrough. In Jesus' name. Yeah.
Just as Major One always says, you can question my prophecies but you cannot question the results.
You can question my prophecy, but you cannot question my results.
Today, we see again the evidence of his inference. Few weeks after the prophecy, the woman came to church to confirm and substantiate the prophecy. She discloses that, the same week, on Tuesday after the prophecy, she went to a garage of her choice. Whilst anticipatively seated there, around 10 minutes past 4, a man showed up exactly as prophesied by Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. This was her confirmation and testimony.
My name is Felicity Mashila from Malamle, Limpopo.
All right?
I was watching Prophetic Channel with my
Don't worry, he's going to hold it for you.
with my mom. It was the first week of May. Then I told Mama that if Major One can prophesy me today, I'm no longer watching his channel. So
You said what?
I told Mama that if Major One doesn't prophesy me today, I'm no longer watching his channel.
And you have never met it before.
No.
We have never spoken.
No,
You have never sent me any SMS?
Not at all.
Any email?
Not at all.
Jesus. And you're watching at home?
Yes, I was with Mama.
Live.
Live.
And you said if Major One won't prophesy to me,
I'm no longer watching his channel.
I'll stop watching this channel.
Yes.
All right?
So I was seated holding my son. I've got a small boy. So you said there is a lady who's watching me from Limpopo. Her name is Felo. I screamed before you could finish. Then you said Felo. Then I said, ah! Then my mom was like, Wananga.
There's a lady you're watching me from Limpopo. Your name is Felicity. You're watching me from there. Felicity. Call the name on the screen. Right now I want to prophesy to you.
So Mama said, go and buy airtime and call now. Then I said, no, Mama, I've got airtime. Then I called. The number was engaged. I was like, I said, why is this phone not getting in? Then at the end, then it gets in. So I called. You said, are you Felicity? Then I said, yes, Daddy, I am. Then you said, you've got 2 kids, right? Then I said, yes, it's true. Different fathers. Then I said, yes, it's true. Then you said, among those 2 men, no one will marry you.
How many children do you have?
I've got 2 children.
2 children. Two.
Yes.
Two. Different fathers.
Yes, man of God.
2. And I'm seeing Le Kubradiva, Luge, Le Caso. All those 2 men, no one will marry you among them.
Hello?
I'm telling you, among those 2, no one will marry you.
Amen.
So you said the first father of your child was with you last Tuesday. He came to you. He collected you.
Just wait.
So You said the father of my first son came to me, then he collected me, we go somewhere.
Speak everything.
Like,
Just hold on.
like at the lodges, and we used room number 21. He said,
No. On the phone.
yeah, so,
And I even said what he was putting on, right?
yes.
Huh? What did I say?
He said he was wearing a blue box.
I said what?
He was wearing a blue boxer.
I said he was wearing a blue boxer.
Yes,
And you confirmed.
yes.
He was really wearing a blue
He
boxer.
was wearing a blue boxer.
I even told you what he gave you.
200 rand for transport.
Huh?
He said he gave me 200 rand for transport.
And he didn't give you 200 for
It was
transport.
true.
Listen. The father of the firstborn child. He's trying to come back to you, right?
Yes.
He's trying to come back in your life, right?
Yes, man of God.
You met him last week, right?
Yes.
You slept with him last week, right?
Yes, man of God.
In room number 21. Major! Listen,
Yes, man of God.
it was not inside it was on top of a duvet.
Yes.
Huh? Listen. He was putting on a blue boxer.
Yes, it's true, man of God.
After that, he gave you 200 rand
It's true, man of God.
for transport.
Yes.
You said I must leave those men because no one among them will marry me.
I said,
I must leave them all. You said I must leave them all because amongst them no one will marry me. Then you said you want to give me a marriage.
I said I want to give you marriage.
Yes, Daddy.
Leave that man now as I'm speaking. Leave that man.
Yeah, I will do so, man of God.
Leave him.
Then you said I will meet a man. It will be on Tuesday at 4:10 at car park.
At what?
You said at car park.
At a car park.
Yes.
There's a man you're going to meet. And
Yes.
this man, the day you'll be meeting will be on Tuesday. 10 minutes past 4 in the evening. You will meet at a car park.
So it happened that I went out on Tuesday. It was 4 o'clock. Like I was wearing nice, saying, no, I need to verify this process.
On Tuesday.
Yes, it was Tuesday. Then my mother even ironed for me. Then she said, hey, you must look nice.
You're going to meet your husband.
Yes.
You're going to meet your husband.
Yes.
10 minutes past 4 on Tuesday. So we're nice.
Yeah, so I went like, I was wearing a jean and a Shangani top. It was nice. So Mama was saying, no, hurry up. That time will be too. I went out, I went to there are 3 garages. There's Mantume garage, Excel garage, and Mukuna garage. Then I said, no, the rich garage is Excel. I must go to Excel garage. So I went. I bought a drink, a stone drink. So I met the other friend of my mother. Like I went there, I'm sitting there at Excel garage. Then I seated there. So I saw a tall man. Bright in color. I looked at myself and no, this can't be. This is not the one. No, probably doesn't mean this one. So he came to me as if he was asking a direction. So that both me and the friend of my mother were wearing the yellow tops. So he came, then he greeted us. Then he said, "Can I ask for a direction?" Then I said, "Where are you going?" Then he said, "Mosina." So I stood up. I was like, Then I said, I checked the time. The time was 4:10. Then I said, no, this one is real. So he said to me, who are you? Then I told
10
him.
past 4.
It was 10
Exactly as I said.
Exactly 10:4.
The day you'll be meeting will be on Tuesday. 10 minutes past 4 in the evening.
So I told him my name. But when I looked at myself, you is bright in color. Yellow bone. Then I looked at myself and said, ha.
Uh-huh.
Then I looked at myself and I said, this one is asking for direction. It's not the one prophet. Maybe it doesn't mean this Tuesday, the other Tuesday. Though he asked me, are you married? I was like, you said you want to ask a direction. Now you're asking me if I'm married. So he said, no, I'm serious. Then I said, no, I'm not married. So he said, can I have your numbers? So I was like, he was driving a silver Jaguar. I was like,
Go ahead. And this man, he has got so much money.
Amen.
So I gave him my numbers. Then he said, why are you here? Then I lied. I lied. I said, no, Mama, send me to buy bread here. Because it was at the garage. Because I was afraid to say, no, I'm coming up because the prophet said I'm just there. Then he said, can I take you home?
You said what?
Can I take you home? I was wearing Shangan tekis. I was like, how can I enter this Jaguar with these tekis? So I took the money I have to buy bread, because isn't it that I lied? He said, Mama. So I buy bread. Then he said, where are you going now? Because I needed to enter that Jaguar. I said, no, I'm going to bed alone to like a shopping complex. Because I wanted to the resident of Malamlele to see me in that car. So I entered the car.
You wanted people to see you in that car?
Yes, I did. So I entered the car. It was like, wow, inside you. I was like, I'm in heaven. So we go. Then he asked me, what do you want to put? Then I said, Lotto. Then he gave me 100 rand. Then he said, okay, you can use this one to pay. He said, you have used yours to buy bread. Then I was like, wow. Then he said, I'm going to Messina. I've got a business that side. Then he said, can I come and see you tomorrow? I was like, oh, wow. Then I said, yeah, you can come. Then I said, you can come. There's no problem. So, I was so shocked. I don't want to lie. I was like, hey, this Jawa now is doing magic. How can this be? I was prophesied on Sunday, then the same Tuesday I'm meeting a man. So he said to me, no, I need a wife. Then he said to me, he had a wife back then he met some problems. Then I was like, we've got a similar problem, the way he told me. Then he said to me, I want to marry you. Can you go home and tell your parents and your family that I want to marry you? I was like, so I was so excited. Then he went to Messina. I went back home. Then when I get home, I cried really. Then Mama was like, tell me what happened. Then I said, Mama, I met a white, yellow bone man. They said, are you lying? You're like, then I said, really? Then I show Mama the phone number, because he was calling and calling, sending me airtime, 6 rand airtime. And I'm no longer buying airtime nowadays. 6 rand airtime. Then even today, he's the one who organized for a transport. I came with my family. My mother is here, my sisters, and man.
He organized the transport for you?
Yes, he did. So he said, no, go and call, because I didn't tell him what happened. I didn't tell him about the prophets. So I just told him, there's this prophet. They said this prophet Major One in Pretoria. I just want to see him. Because he told me our marriage must be at my perfect wedding.
He said what?
We must go to my perfect wedding. So I was telling my relatives and my family that, no, you need to put on nice dresses, because I don't want to be spoiled at the TV. So, like he was coming to engage me here today. So unfortunately, he went out for a business. He's still on the way. I thought he would come before the church, because he told me, he bought me a ring. He said, you must go and give a testimony with a ring on your hand. Then he sent it. I've got it on my WhatsApp. So I told him, how do you know my size? Then he said, I know your size, because we have no longer been like in one place together. It was like, he comes and see me, then he goes back home. So one day he asked me that, what is it that I want? What if he buy me a car? So he said, I must choose a car. Then I said, Paul. Then he said, how is that a car? I was like,
you said what?
He said, is that a car? So I had to ask my sister's son to Google me a nice car. So Mketwa Googled the car, then he sent it back to me. Then he said, like, yeah, it was GTI. Then I was like, yeah, that's a car. Then That he said to me, my money can't buy Polo, but I can buy GTI.
And this man, he has got so much money, so much money.
Amen.
Her family, which includes among others, her mother, her sister and her cousin, was so excited that they had no choice but to come with her at church.
Who are you? Come here, sister. Come here, sister. You are?
Measure. I'm the sister to Felicity.
And this is mother or your cousin?
It's my aunt.
Your cousin?
Praise God! Praise the one!
Listen. Where's the mother?
Just as Prophet Shepherd Bushiri prophesied about their marriage, so were their marriage plans. The woman further mentions that in September, the man is coming to pay lobola negotiations and that by February next year, they will get married.
Now, what is he saying about the wedding? The man, what is he saying about the wedding?
In September, he's coming to pay for lobola negotiations. Then in February, we're getting married.
Huh?
February, we're getting married.
In September?
He's coming to pay the lobola negotiations.
There's a man I'm seeing coming in your life. Next year in February, you're going to have a nice wedding next year. Listen. Do I know you?
No, Major, you don't know me.
Huh?
No, I don't know you, Major.
Does the man know me?
No, not at all.
Huh?
Not at all.
What is so amusing and so amazing about this prophecy is that the prophet in his prophecy did not mention the name of the car park she was supposed to meet the man, because maybe we would think deliberately that the prophet sent a man to that car park, but the woman chose the car park of her choice and God had to make a man go to that car park in order to fulfill the words of his prophet. In addition, the time when the man was asking the woman, "Are you married?" the woman checked her watch and it was exactly 10 minutes past 4.
So I stood up. I was like, Then I said, I checked the time. The time was 10 past 4. Then I said, no, this one is real.
Take note of how Prophet Shepherd Bushiri accurately prophesied. 1. The location of the woman as Limpopo. 2. The name of the woman as Velocity. 3. The day she will meet the man, time, the place and what he will be wearing. 4. The room number to be 21, the color of the boxer to be blue and the money given to her to be 200 rands. It's only the Spirit of God which can review such kind of high-profile and accurate prophecies through his major servants, the prophets like Prophet Shepherd Bushiri Major 1. Undeniably, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri is a Spirit of God living on a human tissue, an absolute and a far more effective, accurate and profound prophet of our generation. Indeed, God is still speaking today. From time to time, generation to generation, God has sent his servants, the prophets, for exhortation, edification and encouragement to his people. In the church today, Prophecy and Prophecy Confirmation, a program designed for you to follow prophecies and their confirmations. With the prophet of our generation, the most profound prophet, known for his accuracy in prophecy, classic teachings and a deliverer of this generation. Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, Major 1. Stay tuned, and remain connected, to stay protected.
Two. Different fathers.
Yes, man of God.
2. And I'm seeing Le Cubradiva, Luge, Le Caso. All those 2 men, no one will marry you among them.
Hello?
I'm telling you, among those 2, No one will marry you.
Amen.
Adding on the same prophecy, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri foretells the future husband of the woman, stating with high precision accuracy that this generation. Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, Major 1. Stay tuned, and remain connected, to stay protected. During the 31st of May 2015 live Sunday service, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri Major 1, while giving prophecies, located a woman who was not in the service but was watching prophetic channel at her home. He accurately gives full details of the woman, stating her hometown as Limpopo, and her name as Velocity. He then asks the woman, from time to time, generation to generation, God has sent his servants, the prophets, for exhortation, edification and encouragement to his people. In the church today, Prophecy and Prophecy Confirmation, a program designed for you to follow prophecies and their confirmations. With the prophet of our generation, the most profound prophet, known for his accuracy in prophecy, classic teachings and a deliverer of the call for prophecy through the numbers which were showing on the screen. These were his words.
There's a lady, you're watching me from Limpopo. Your name is Velocity. Velocity. You're watching me from there. Velocity. Velocity. Call the number on the screen right now and I prophesy to you.
With such detailed information, 2 minutes later, the woman called and confirmed the prophecy. After asking how many children she has, Major 1 prophesied to her that her children comes from different fathers and that none of them would marry her.
Daddy, she's online right now.
Are you hearing me?
No.
Hey, are you hearing me? You're talking to prophet.
Yes, I can hear you, man of God.
Do I know you?
No.
Have we ever met before?
No.
Have we ever spoken before?
No.
How many children do you have?
I've got 2 children.
2 children.